In today's video, I'm excited to launch our first group made-to-order program with Spanish shoemaker TLB. I'm Kirby Allison, and I love helping the well-dressed acquire and care for their wardrobes. Join me as we explore the world of quality, craftsmanship, and tradition. For our first collaboration, we're working with Spanish shoemaker TLB to bring you 4 different models that are available for group buy here at hangerproject.com. These are 2 models in 2 different materials. The reason we went with these 4 models is because they're the foundational items that every person should have as a part of their wardrobe. What I like about TLB is that just for $395, their shoes really begin to incorporate some of the more nuanced elements of fine craftsmanship that I absolutely love about a great shoe. I'll go into all these details in a bit, but first I want to talk about the group made to order. So the way this works is we've got these 4 styles available for purchase at hangerproject.com. We're accepting orders through the end of the first week of September. After all those orders have been collected, we're going to bundle them together and place them with TLB in Mallorca. They're going to make these shoes and ship them all to us. You're able to select your size and select which of these 4 models that you like best. Now, if you have any questions on sizing, we have a detailed sizing guide on each of these product listings. And if any of these shoes don't fit for any reason, of course, we'll remake those for you. These 4 models are exclusive to us, and I've collaborated specifically with TLB on the styling of these shoes. And they really, again, represent those beautiful kind of classical proportions and silhouettes that I think just make a beautiful shoe. And for anyone that's really looking to elevate their shoe game, this is a great way to begin. There are 2 fundamental models that I chose here. First is a simple cap-toe Oxford, and the next is a cap-toe Oxford SemiBrogue. First, let me start with the cap-toe Oxfords. Now these are simple, plain cap-toe Oxfords, but these black cap-toe Oxfords are anything but plain. And in fact, in many ways, a simple shoe like this, just a plain black cap-toe Oxford, is more difficult to get right than something that's got more ornamentation on it. So what we did with this shoe is we had it made with a slightly more chiseled last to give a little bit more of a sculpted, elongated look to this silhouette. And I absolutely love this shoe. It's made out of a beautiful, full grain, open pore leather that's really gonna take that polish, shine up beautifully, and look great and wear for years. The other thing about TLB that I really like is, again, just for $395, you see beautiful bottom finishing. So not only does this have a nice, really tight waist, it's got a slight bevel to it, and then it has invisible channel stitching all the way around this outsole that just leaves a beautiful finish to this. Now the alternative is something like what you would see on an Allen Edmonds, which has an open channel stitching, and you can see the stitching along the outsole. And I just prefer the clean, sleek look of a closed channel or invisible channel stitching on this. The outsole is stitched at a nice 8 stitches per inch, which again gives a beautiful kind of highly finished look. It has welt fudging that again just helps really tighten the look of this shoe. Another thing that I like is the heel is very close up on the base. And then another element is that the number of layers to the heel base, you know, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5 layers here. And so again, it just has these small layers that just add to the finesse of the shoe. It's an absolutely beautiful last, great last definition right here. And again, this is a shoe that, you know, I would have been more than happy to add to my wardrobe, you know, before I got into bespoke. And the other thing is because it's Goodyear welted, you can resole it. So this is something that if you invest in it, you could easily wear for 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Now we're doing this in black, but we're also doing this in a dark brown because again, this is one of those beautiful kind of classic shoes. It would look great with the suit that I'm wearing today. And these 2 colors, if you have them in your wardrobe, really take care of 100% of the outfits that you can wear. Now next we have a more casual SemiBrogue. So this is a beautiful cap-toe Oxford. We did this on a slightly more almond shape, a rounded last, and again, it features all the hallmarks of quality that these shoes have, but are with a slightly more casual flair. So we did this in a brown suede and then a brown pebble grain. Now again, these two materials really lend themselves to a more casual shoe, which is what you would expect with a SemiBrogue. And so again, beautifully made, great last definition, beautiful tight waist, a slight bevel, beautiful invisible channel stitching, on the outsoles, high stitch density, welt fudging, beautiful density to the stitching of the uppers. And this is an absolutely beautiful suede. The reason I chose dark brown suede is because one of my favorite shoes in my collection is this exact same shoe. And the reason I love it so much is because one, suede is a great material that is more casual, it's easily worn. I could have it with this suit, I could wear it with some denim. But one of the things that I love most about suede is its durability. So it's great for the weekends, it's great for travel, because there's really nothing you can do to scuff up a suede pair of shoes like you can calfskin. The other thing is suede is incredibly easy to care for. Really, all you need to do is brush it and occasionally shampoo it with something like with the Saphir Omni Netanyan. So if you're not someone that has a pair of suede Oxfords in your wardrobe, this is a must-have shoe that's a beautiful addition. Second, for someone that's looking for something with a little bit more character than a suede, we have a pebble grain. Now this is a beautiful pebble grain that again is giving that casual texture to the leather that's going to make this a beautiful shoe for the weekend, for travel, or for more casual outfits. And again, this is the type of shoe that you just don't find ready to wear because no one's going to commit to stocking a shoe like this because it's a little bit more of a nuanced, specialized leather. This is exactly the reason I chose to include this in our first group made to order. Now, the whole entire purpose of the group made orders is to really bring to you some of these incredible shoemakers and some of the more interesting models and materials that you just don't commonly find online or in retail stores. And so that's why we decided to kick this off with TLB. For $395, these shoes are really an exceptional value. They offer some of the more nuanced characteristics of shoemaking that really are the reason that I love shoes. And we have these in 4 different models that represent those foundational items to any wardrobe. Of course, one of the most important questions is sizing. All of these are sized in UK sizes, and so you would want to size down about 1 full size. So if you wear, let's say, a US size 10, on one of these shoes you'd want to order a US size 9. These are only available in a standard F width, which translates to a standard D width here in the United States. And unfortunately, with this first GMTO, we're not able to offer any narrow or any wide models, but this is certainly something we're exploring for future GMTOs. If you have any questions about sizing, please feel free to email customer service or give us a call. We're happy to walk you through the sizing guidance here. And of course, if for any reason whenever you receive these, they don't fit perfectly, we're more than happy to remake them for you to ensure that you get a perfect fit. So if you're someone that's been looking to increase your shoe game and really upgrade to a finer shoe, this is a fantastic way to begin. $395. We're accepting orders through the end of the first week of September for delivery at the end of October. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments section, reach out to customer service, and we'd love to help you acquire a beautiful pair of shoes. If you haven't seen our video on how to care for suede shoes, click the link in the top right corner to check it out. In this video, I'll show you exactly how easy it is to care for a pair of suede shoes. In today's video, I'm wearing one of my bespoke Chris Despis suits. This is a beautiful summer suit in a light tan. I'm wearing it with a bespoke Charvet shirt, a brown Ancient Matter tie from Kirby Allison Sovereign Grade, a beautiful blue pocket square from Simon Godard. I'm wearing my Chopard Perpetual Calendar watch with the brown watch strap from Jean Rousseau. I'm wearing a pair of our Kirby Allison Sovereign Grade Small Dot Melange dress socks, one of my all-time favorite dress socks, and my bespoke brown Russian reindeer split-toed derbies from George Cleverly.